welcome to Berlin and welcome to ITB. So we're going to jump right into the subject with the first question. How would you describe the focus of your work, and why do you think it is important for the industry? What are you doing in your profession or in your company?
So in the Hurtigruten group, we have two companies. We have Hurtigruten sailing the beautiful coastline of Norway, and we have HX, Hurtigruten Expeditions, sailing in a lot of exciting places around the world, from Antarctica to Alaska to Greenland to Svalbard. And we are very, very focused on ESG and promoting ESG to the wider tourism industry, avoiding overcrowding, reducing emissions from cruise ship, making sure that the tourism industry is creating real value in local communities. And I just came off a panel debate which focused on the crossroad for the cruise industry on exactly that topic. It's a topic that is really important for us as a group of companies, for all our companies and for all over 3,000 people in the Hurtigruten group. We want to be a change for good in the tourism industry. We want to create ambassadors out of our guests for the regions they visit, and we really want to play a major contribution in making the communities we visit a really good place to live.
Okay, that's interesting to hear that. So what is the key message you want to convey at the ITB convention? What are the insights you want the audience to take home from you?
The tourism industry can be a massive, massive force for good. But I also believe that we as an industry are a little bit at the crossroads. We are seeing huge increases in numbers after COVID of people who want to travel. But we also need to make sure that we have sustainability, that we have the social impact of our traveling, that we are focused on measuring our impact really as a key component to the future growth of the travel industry. As we are, as a company, a big part of our companies is in the cruise industry, but we're also on the land-based side of tourism. This is really important for us. It's important for our guests, and it's important to make sure that the regions that we operate to can be a good place to visit also 150 years from now.
And is it that something like over-tourism, is that an issue for you at all, or are you not concerned about over-tourism?
We are not concerned on over-tourism to the regions that we sail to, because we sail to very regulated areas. For instance, on Galapagos, 97% of Galapagos is a national park. It's a very limited amount of growth that can come to that region. But we are concerned for the tourism industry as a whole that it will be more issues with overcrowding. It will be more issues with tourism having a negative impact on people's lives where they live. And you see the Airbnb discussions in a lot of big cities around the world today, where the cost of living is massively increasing because too many houses are converted into Airbnb facilities. That makes it too expensive to people to live in these regions. So that's not something we see massively in the areas that we sail, because they have not so many people, it's a lot more animals, but it is an impact of the tourism industry that I think we need to take seriously as an industry, which is why ITB is very important as a discussion forum for those kind of topics.
The motto of this year's ITB convention is pioneer the transition in travel and tourism together. I mean, from your perspective, what is the biggest challenge of this transition and how can it be tackled for the whole industry?
The biggest challenge about this transition, the way we look at things, is sustainability. It's the emissions we're creating, and it's the impact we make on the communities where we bring our guests. If we can find a sustainable way to tackle both emissions and impact on the communities we bring our guests, I think this industry is a really good thing. Because I think the tourism industry, bringing people to other culture, bringing people to experience new things, it's a really good thing for the world. But we need to make sure that we do it on the behalf of the places that we visit.
Okay, so Mr. Skjeldam, thank you very much for the interview and for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.